Records fall but never die.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. The number one reason why people trust our channel is that we've never lied to you. If we ever get something wrong, we'll correct the record. Sometimes that happens. The best that we can possibly do is speak to the most intelligent people we can possibly find and give you that information, and you can decide, actually. Some topics remain up for debate, including the drones in New Jersey. While those drones were flying over New Jersey, we had governors, mayors, cops, senators, congressmen, and just lay people chilling out in New Jersey coming on the program and telling us all about what was happening to them. They're like, yo, there's these giant SUV-sized drones buzzing over our towns and municipalities. They were all over the place, and they were real. And everybody, Democrat, Republican, law enforcement, to like the hobbyists with a camera, were coming on this program and saying, yo, there's like a literal drone attack happening in New Jersey. It was happening over the president's house and Bedminster. Even Donald Trump said, I'm going to cancel my trip to New Jersey. This happened a few weeks ago. Before he was inaugurated, President Trump said, I have a home in New Jersey and I'm going to chill out and not go there right now because this seems a little scary. And then Donald Trump moved his inauguration indoors. There were no outdoor festivities for the inauguration inside of like a very locked down DC as a drone company from China eliminated their systems that would have kept drones from flying into government buildings, right? The blocking mechanisms to stop the drones from hitting the White House or Congress. So it was all very drone-centric, and it was all very creepy. And we assumed, and we were listening to very smart people like Dan Bongino saying, there is going to be an imminent drone attack. There could be a horrible attack on the inauguration. They could even attack the president physically, and there would be no way to stop it. Okay, fast forward to right now. Trump says the Biden administration knows what's happening on the drones right before he canceled his trip to New Jersey and Bedminster. So what is happening on the drones, ladies and gentlemen? The government is keeping people in suspense, said Donald Trump just a few weeks ago. Why did Joe Biden lie to us? And in the first White House press secretary briefing, why could Donald Trump just tell us the truth? Okay. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. To kick off the briefing, Caroline Leavitt, the new White House press secretary, gosh, it's so nice to have somebody who's not a DEI hire, not just going to gaslight all of us, not lie to us, speak English, came out saying, listen, this is what's truly going on with the drones here. Let's go.
And before I turn to questions, I do have news directly from the President of the United States that was just shared with me in the Oval Office. From President Trump directly, an update on the New Jersey drones. After research and study, the drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons. Many of these drones were also hobbyists, recreational, and private individuals that enjoy flying drones. In time, it got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy.
This was not the enemy. Now, many came on our program to speculate that it was China. Some even with some rather outlandish claims. I'm not saying they're wrong, but the guy who blew up the Cybertruck in front of the Trump Tower in Las Vegas said, yo, these are anti-gravity drones. These things are crazy space-age technology, and this is China flexing on us, saying that they could deliver payloads all over America. What Caroline Leavitt is saying there, and certainly I am always one to, trust but verify, what she's saying there is that the FAA had authorization to fly research drones for the government over New Jersey, and then hobbyists got involved and other people flew private drones over New Jersey to kind of get in on it. Members of Congress were telling us that they might be drones from China, but apparently they were from our government the entire time, as we suspected, actually. Very, extremely bold. If China decided to go fly a bunch of drones over New Jersey right before Trump got into office, that would be a, very bad move, a very aggressive and bad move for the Chinese government. I could not see that working out well for them. So we'll see. Maybe Trump made some kind of deal, to make sure that doesn't happen again. But again, I'm not going to sit here and speculate. I'm going to accept at least someone from the government is telling us with authority what was going on. And why exactly? What kind of research was the FAA doing? White House press secretary said that the drones were authorized by the FAA for research purposes. This was not the enemy. So why did Joe Biden lie? Why not just tell us that? Joe Biden went out and did like a little answer a few questions from the press and was like, I don't really know what the drones are. What a dumb jackass. I mean, it like causes so much panic. Oh, so the mysterious drones were the U.S. government all along, proof positive that the left thrives on fear and silencing for control. What a complete and total joke, says Nancy Mace. Carolyn Leavitt announced that the New Jersey drones received approval by the Biden FAA. So many people fell for this. Imagine if you'd gone out in front of the whole world and told everyone that U.S. was under attack by covert drones and then finding out the Biden administration authorized them. Big yikes. Hate to be that guy. We didn't tell anyone anything. We just said, like, hey, here's what the experts are. Like, we brought on people on the program, and that was some of the things that they floated was that. It is what it is. A lot of these people from New Jersey, like these governors, the mayor, that is in the town right adjacent to Bedminster, she's on the program, and she's a Republican. She's like, these freaking things are the size of SUVs, and they're flying over our houses. They make our house shake when they fly over. And you get outside in your yard and you can see them with the lights on over your house. What the hell are they? Reporter, is there anything that we should be worried about with the New Jersey drones? This was President Trump's first moments inside of the Oval Office. I would like to find out and tell people what it is. In fact, I'd like to do that. Can we find out what that is, Susie? Why don't we find out immediately? And then it took just a matter of hours for President Trump to deliver for the American people. So wait, the FAA under Joe Biden could have very easily just told the country that the drones were for research. They were aware of what they were doing, but chose not to say anything and cause panic and disruption and fear and worry right in the outset of Donald Trump taking office. So to cause absolute chaos. I mean, potentially this is why the inauguration was moved indoors, was because the government wouldn't be forthcoming with what was actually happening with these drones. It's not a stretch. Media and government lied to us about the drones. That's right. The drones were ours. Biden said he didn't know what they were. He was lying to you, or nobody told him. Both are frightening. Now ask, what were they researching exactly? I saw a drone over my home last night in New Jersey. I wonder what it was researching. That's right. It really does make you wonder, why would they just lie to you? Would this be a relationship that you would want to be in where you're constantly being lied to and you can't trust anything that anybody says? All the drama over the drones, it was just for research? So basically they were spying on Americans. That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'll take Carolyn Leavitt at her word here. The Biden administration was the single most gaslighting, struggle session, lying to our faces administration we've ever had. Carolyn Leavitt promised the opposite, ladies and gentlemen, and she promised not only to be truthful, but also to call out the lies of the previous administration, and that's part of what she's doing here. Here's how she said it in a pitch-perfect response to this current state where you can't trust what the White House says, right? For the last 4 years, could you trust anything that they said? We're never going to pardon Hunter Biden. I mean, just so many lies. Yeah, it's a nice palate cleanser. Here you go.
Speaking on behalf of the President of the United States. That is my job. And I will say it's very easy to speak truth from this podium when you have a president who is implementing policies that are wildly popular with the American people. And that's exactly what this administration is doing. It's correcting the lies and the wrongs of the past 4 years, many of the lies that have been told to your faces in this very briefing room. I will not do that. But since you brought up Truth Seek, I would like to point out, while I vowed to provide the truth from this podium, we ask that all of you in this room hold yourselves to that same standard. We know for a fact there have been lies that have been pushed by many legacy media outlets in this country about this president, about his family, and we will not accept that. We will call you out when we feel that your reporting is wrong or there is misinformation about this White House. So yes, I will hold myself to the truth, and I expect everyone in this room to do the same.
And Carol,